is the HERDLINE News.
Well, you're not surviving on that 2020 system in L.A., so I think Sean McVay probably has a little different approach. So he's coming off his biggest win of the season, and the Rams cannot afford to get comfortable, being as they're going up against Belichick and Brady next. Yeah. And they also probably can't afford to give up any bulletin board material either, but that's already done because they are, quote, definitely beatable already. Boy. Well, they're going into their 9th Super Bowl. Jared Goff and Sean McVay have just 5 total years of experience between them. And McVay talked about facing Belichick yesterday.
Just the way that he competes, his understanding, the way that he plays the quarterback position the right way. When you look in or when you're teaching that position or coaching that position, whether it's Drew or Tom, these are guys that they look, this is what it's supposed to look like when you're playing that position at a high level with the decision making, the timing, the rhythm, the accuracy, the ownership of what they're trying to get done. And I have so much respect for him, and he's an elite competitor that, you know, it's going to be a great challenge, just like Drew Brees was for us last week.
Oh, I can't wait for it. I'm so excited for this.
Here's a note to Sean. I'm sure he already knows this, but I thought the Chiefs would have known this, and they didn't. There's 2 things you're going to need to do to win this game. 1, somebody please put hands on Tom Brady. Please. Okay? You don't even have to put hands on him. Just get close enough to him that he feels uncomfortable while he has the ball.
Yeah.
Just for a start. Okay? Because he hasn't been touched all postseason, except for that phantom ghost call, which means he still hasn't been touched.
Right.
And then also, whatever you were planning on, like whatever your main weapon was you're planning on using, just disregard it, because it's not for you today. It's not going to be that person's day.
Robert Woods is not going to have 22 catches.
Nope. If you were thinking that Robert Woods, whatever guy, you play a game. It's like, tell Jared Goff to close his eyes. If you had the perfect play, who would it be to? Robert Woods? Cool. Robert Woods getting no targets this game. Sorry, you're a decoy. Because that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting what Eric said, is that Mahomes early in the game had Travis Kelce and an undrafted rookie on him and didn't go to him because, you know, Mahomes doesn't have that experience. I think
but I mean, it isn't Andy Reid. He was with him on the bench the entire game.
It's a good point.
What is this? I've never game planned for a Super Bowl against AFC Championship game against Tom Brady, but I feel like it's not a secret. Doesn't everybody know this? That's everyone that comes on and talks about Belichick is, you know, Belichick, he's going to take away your biggest target, your best player. You know, he's going to game plan to take him out of the game. Don't even look at Tyreek Hill. Don't even look at him. He doesn't exist. Just throw Travis Kelce over the middle until they start converging on Travis Kelce, and then throw to Tyreek Hill. That's free game, Sean. All right, sticking with the Super Bowl, the NFL is apparently considering having the roof open at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
If the weather's good, I imagine.
Well, the NFL Senior Director of Event Operations told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that they are interested in leaving the roof open, but it depends on the weather. Long-term forecasts, I know how crazy you get about the weather. You were losing your mind about the weather in Kansas City last week. They predict a high of 47 and a low of 35 and potential rain for Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, if there's rain, don't do it.
You would do it even with the cold?
Well, if it's 35 degrees inside that stadium, though, it'll be like 45 because of the people. It won't feel like 35 because that stadium is really an indoor stadium with a hole in the roof. So if 35 degrees in Atlanta would feel like 42. It would warm.
Just a hole in the roof? Like most of the rest of the house is comfortable?
Yeah, it would make the house...
I'm so off this. I really just feel like the benefit of having a Super Bowl in a dome is that you don't have to be concerned about the weather at all. Because it's a call you have to make. They can't close it during the game.
I think you're better off just playing in a dome.
Yes, just leave it closed. Like
I've never seen it open like that. It's kind of fascinating.
Pretty cool, but it takes a while for it to open.
Oh, it does it?
Yeah, that's not.
Oh Lord,
that's not regular time.
That's kind of cool looking.
So when it comes to quarterbacks, John Gruden used to have a prototype for hand size, height, arm length, and any other number of measurables.
Yeah,
but not anymore. Yesterday, the Senior Bowl practice, Gruden had this to say.
I used to think that a lot until I saw Drew Brees twice a year in Tampa. And then I met Russell Wilson coming out of NC State. And now I'm watching this kid Murray at Oklahoma, and I am putting away all the prototypes that I once had. You know, I used to have a prototype for hand size, height, arm length, all that stuff. We're looking for guys that can play and do a lot of different things, and they come in all shapes and sizes nowadays.
I think at quarterback, he's absolutely right. I still think a left tackle should have longer arms than a right guard. I think there are prototype size, speed that matter, but the quarterback position, You know, I was told this. I don't know if I told you this, Joy. I was told by somebody Sunday Kyler Murray could go number one. That all the young coaches in the NFL are like, that's the guy. That Kyler Murray is going to move not only up in the draft, don't be shocked if one of these young coaches doesn't pick him number one. The momentum for Kyler Murray to go number one is going to be a dramatic swing over the next 60 days.
Does it not seem interesting that he's talking about a quarterback, having Derek Carr? They have the 4th pick in the draft. They have 3 first-rounders.
Look how small that... Look how it's just incredible. I'll tell you, though, listen, we all know Baker Mayfield's talented, right? He left. Oklahoma's offense was better.
Yeah, I mean,
this kid can play.
I don't buy into the idea that you have to have Ben Roethlisberger, Cam Newton, body type to play quarterback, especially with the rules today. You can't touch the quarterback. So it's almost beneficial to have a smaller, more athletic or leaner quarterback because they're protected.
If you're to me, as long as you're a precision thrower, like Baker's got his flaws. Yeah, he's a very good thrower.
No, accuracy is the biggest thing to adjust to when you go from college to NFL. You can't throw people open. You have to throw to them. You have to make them open.
Yep.
So that's the biggest thing. But the Raiders have plenty of other positions that they probably need to focus on this draft with all the picks they have.
Good stuff. Joy with the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The HERDLINE News.
You know what we haven't done in a while, which I really enjoy? I think this is one of our better ones. Buy, sell, and hold is right around the corner. When it comes to meat, quality matters, and that's why you should pay attention to a company I'm using now called Butcher Box. Butcher Box is delivered to your door every month. Meat's guaranteed to be humanely raised. No hormones ever, none. Butcher Box beef is grass-fed, grass-finished. Chicken's organic, free-range. Their pork is raised to keep all their fat and flavor. Heritage bred pork. These are cuts and quality you will not find in your local grocery store. It's affordable, less than $6 a meal. And their brand new protein is wild Alaskan sockeye salmon. I had it Sunday night. My family did. It was amazing. It's not like the salmon you find in stores. Okay? Limited time, Butcher Box is offering my listeners, this is great, 2 pounds of wild Alaskan sockeye salmon plus $20 off your first box. All you got to do is sign up at butcherbox.com/herd. Limited time offer. 2 pounds of salmon, $20 off. butcherbox.com/HERD.
Eli, I got this. It's so easy. Just